James Whelan here for smallcaps.com.au. And as we desperately get towards the finish line of day 3 of the Noosa Mining Conference, I thought it'd be fantastic to talk to Lake Resources. I'm here with Stu. Stu, how have you found the conference so far?
James, it's been a really good few days up here. It's been very busy, a lot of good interest. And obviously, we've been catching up with shareholders who have been in the stock for a while, and we're finally seeing some positivity in the lithium sector with some big deals announced during the week. But yeah, it's been a great conference as always.
Yeah, and I have seen that the companies and the people that I've been talking to, I mean, it's easy to talk your own book, but the lithium uptick does seem like it might be a real thing and something to get behind.
Yeah, no, totally. Well, we've seen some transactions take place at valuations way over what the investment bankers were valuing assets at, which is good. These assets have a real value, and we've also seen some increase in future price projections, and people, like we saw yesterday, Barrenjoey brought forward their timing on the deficit in the lithium supply to 26 from 28, 29. And I'm seeing pent-up demand coming through out of China. I've had anecdotally discussions with people talking about stockpiling starting in China. So we've been waiting for this for a couple of years, and it was interesting to note Chris Ellison, when he was talking about the MinRes transaction, they've been talking to Posco for a couple of years.
Yep.
Lake Resources at that final stage of permitting. We're hoping to start going to work towards FID once we get that permit in place, sort of hopefully the end of this year, or more likely now the end of, or early next year. But we've got a data room running with off-takers and strategic partners, and that's a process that's been pretty quiet for 18 months. And then suddenly, just in the last 3 months, activity levels have picked up a lot. Yeah. We've had new people come into the data room, and I think we're getting to that price. As the price generally slowly creeps up, the next move that comes, these price movements generally aren't linear. They get a bit heated, and the minute the price moves to a certain level, I think we're going to see a lot more publicly announced transactions on offtake and funding, which the Posco MinRes deal is the first major deal that we've seen announced over the last 18 months.
So you're expecting more M&A activity in the lithium space. There's a good chance to bulk up your portfolio with a few of those small names that are unloved and watch them get taken out potentially. Stu, I'm noticing a lot of companies have got a dual listing into the OTC market. How have you found that? It's LKE.ASX.
That's right.
Not KLF, my favourite band, but how have you found that dual listing is benefiting the share price or liquidity?
It's been really good for liquidity. We've had nights in the US in previous sort of times where the volume was in excess of 10 million shares trading.
Yeah.
So we had a wide investment group out of Canada and the US. And today's announcement from the US, where they've done a trade deal with Argentina, I think that's going to generate a lot of American interest in lithium projects in Argentina. And obviously that's not just for Lake, but everyone. But having an OTC listing, I suspect it's going to be pretty well received.
I'm noticing that as well. So any companies out there that are looking at it, definitely consider it, because everyone is they're seeing the benefits of that, and the volumes are substantial.
They're there, and we've got a head office in Houston, so we've got guys in America constantly out there talking to investors. So it works well for us.
Well, look, we are done. You're the last interview of this entire thing. I can see everyone's now breaking down their stalls around here outside, and some people have already skived off. I reckon probably there's a beer in my hand in a few minutes. The sun is well and truly over the yard arm. Don't worry about that. So look, it's been a great conference, and thank you very much for helping us out, Stu. Thank you everyone for joining us for this one. I'm James Whelan for smallcaps.com.au.
Bye-bye.